the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
Now here's Wall. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving from long range. They get it again. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
Beal and good, coming off the assist by Wall.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Back to Irving, got a piece of it. Here's Thompson, goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Wall dishes to Dudley.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here is Gortat. The Cavaliers making the shot. Beal, the pass to Dudley. A dish now to Gortat. Can't hit, and Cleveland will come the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Irving against Wall. Pass to Beal. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. And Wall kicks to Beal. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Wall's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Smith drives in. The kick out to Irving. Love dishes to Irving. Cleveland gets it back. Love the pass to Smith. And that falls. Great assist by Love.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And the thing, Greg, about Marcin Gortat, he's not a high flyer. He's not a super flexible athlete. But he's one of the best centers in the league because he's tough. And he's worked hard on developing his skills. And he always hustles.
Yeah, and he fights for position down low. A terrific screener, does a lot of that dirty work. And he's also very good at passing the basketball. You know, a lot more skilled, particularly in the pick and roll, than maybe people give him credit for. He can hurt a defense in a surprising number of ways. How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Oubre. Wizards trail by 11.
Talking about Gortat, he was a late second-round draft choice in 2005. His first 4 years in the league, highly underwhelming. Now, over the last 4 years, he's averaged around 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game. Those are good numbers.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Beal's got his second basket of the game. Smith against Porter. To the left wing. The finish. And Wall with the slam.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
And there's... And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it. Well, when someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub, the new big... three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Shumpert in at the 2. They get it back, and here's Frye for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And here's Morris for 3. That is good. Morris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Irving drives in, and there's the pass to Frye. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mozgov. Shot is off. Gortat with the defensive effort. Wizards trail by 5. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Shumpert.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunite or fun.
Oubre's checked in for Markieff Morris. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And it's LeBron in for Iman Shumpert. Beal can't get that one to fall.
They don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than... Oh, wow!
It's a beautiful jam.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley-oops upside your head right there.
Oh, he got him. Gorgeous reverse.
Irving kicks to Love. Beal with the steal. Gortat with the steal. Here's Wall. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Irving.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. James right side. Gortat with the steal. Outside, Wall. And Gortat with the stuff.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Love. Love's got his second bucket.
A heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Beal's shot is good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Oubre with it, picked up by Thompson. Wall attacking. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Love.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron. Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Sessions dishes to Nene. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Nene's got his first points in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of it.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kent. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even at the end of one. So that does it for us. Hope you enjoyed our halftime show. Now,
welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Marcin Gortat really making a difference here.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Nene, Sessions out there with Thornton, then it's Garrett Temple, and it's Morris in a power forward. Here's LeBron. Here's Irving. And off the glass, that one's good. Irving's got 11.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And Nene with the stuff.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Now here's Sessions. Fast break opportunity here. And the rejection by Smith. Here's the break. And here's Love for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Wizards trail by 9.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point. Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.